Hello, my name is Dallas, and I'm back with more Metroid Fusion. Today, probably going for 100%. And let me just quickly refresh myself on where I need to go. Trouble in Sector 5, go immediately. Okay. This way. Here we go. I see one unexplored area way down at the bottom left. I probably gotta activate this first. Has any functionality. Avoid the SAX. Oh, I need to go to the explosion in the ARC data room. Go to Sector 5. I'm in Sector 3, I went to the wrong sector. Oops. Sector 5 has 2 unexplored rooms with a red lock. Now, worse, the damage seems to have been caused by a creature kept here by the researchers who named it the Nightmare. Biomechanical organism designed for military applications. It possesses uncommon power and can manipulate gravity. Must assume that it's become an ex-host. You have no choice, must find it and defeat it. Can't confirm the location. Is your objective clear? This thing's out of control. Hurry before it destroys the entire station. Should be good on energy, so I can just skip this. If I were to make a guess, I would assume it's going to be tied to those red rooms. Pretty sure I already explored that room. I'm losing a lot of health already. Should probably be careful of that. Oops. Missiles back. Now, unmarked area. Just kind of want to power bomb real quick. Screw attack to get to the top. I feel like I should have had another suit before I came in here. I am admittedly going through a lot of missiles. I can grab that. What's this way? Bit more health, anything this way. Oops. There's an item in here somewhere, so let's just power bomb. Okay, where's this relative to the rest of the map? There's a way to my left. Save room. Sure, why not? Cleared out a fair amount of this area. Just gotta try to get up here with space jump. Okay, that opened up the door there. And this one's locked. So I guess we go. Figured that was gonna be a trick. Hit that little bit at the bottom. It looks like I need to hit it from a certain angle too. Now when I can just hit. Like I almost have to shoot into it. So when the gravity is active, they can't shoot as much, but kinda don't need to. Oh no. And I'm stuck. Okay, try again. It definitely feels like I'm supposed to have an item that I did not grab. But it's also equally possible that I will get the item I need from this fight. It also didn't seem like power bombs did anything as far as the boss. I am curious, I don't think I have, like, emergency tanks. It's actually quite hard to dodge. Gonna hang out up here for a minute. There. Oops. Expect him to come in for another swing. Definitely feel like that was a better attempt. I think the only thing I need a little bit of work on was I was getting in a little bit of a rhythm of dodging because of their attacks, but the problem was I was not pulling it off well, and also that first phase, I don't know any way to get through that other than just straight up tanking the damage. If taking the damage is the only way, then I will deal with it, but it's definitely a case of I would rather not. I think the main trick is that I just have to keep this bumper held so that I can get a good angle. That's going well. And misses. And misses. That's a lot of health. I expect him to go straight back. It just... every other time up until that point, they would go in like a circle pattern. That one, it felt like they just kept homing in on me, and I couldn't get a good space jump in. Well, overall this fight doesn't seem too bad. It just feels like I'm very much at the mercy of where they move. Like, it feels like I can sort of guide it, but not reliably enough to, like, get out of this without without some significant damage. It's mostly because their giant, weird arm is blocking most of their hitbox. And then they just kind of get closer. Okay, phase one done. It doesn't feel like they're homing in, and I can't do anything to prevent them from homing in harder. Spin jump is too janky. Also, they just don't stop. Like, is there any point when they stop chasing me? Like, is that just a section where I just have to be entirely dodging? Because it didn't seem like there was any point when they were gonna stop chasing me. So do I just have to either keep dodging, or is the move that I have to, like, angle them in a way that I can shoot them? Definitely need to make sure I keep grabbing his health though, because there's no way that I will be able to get through this without that extra tank. done. It seems like maybe if I'm lucky, I might be able to get him into a position where I can kite them around. But I can't pull off these space jumps reliably enough to make that happen. Okay, I guess I'm into that phase, but now what? Okay, I did it. Got the gravity suit effect. I doubt there's anything else in the boss room. A speed boost. Ooh, two big red ones. There's only one area left for me to explore here. Anything else will be hidden. So what's over here? Need speed boost. Good. Made it to Sector 4, and there's a whole bunch of unexplored area here, including one item that I did not get. Red door that I can't go through. It's been attacked to get through there. How about up here? Need speed boost to get through there. I think I could do. Just have to angle it right and also get enough speed. Maybe go like over here somewhere. Did not angle it right. And made it. Gonna go ahead and take the save. Guessing that I can't go through here. No, it seems like I'm gonna have to use the screw attack to get it. Really did not want to let me angle down. And missile upgrade. This whole area feels a little bit suspicious, so I just want to check. I don't see anything else there. Gonna pop one of these real quick. And nothing. This way leads over to a dead end. And that way it's locked off with the red door, so I can't go that way. But this way. Just gonna pop that real quick. There's nothing around here, and it's red door. So everything here is pretty much a dead end. It was a nice easy save, so I don't have to worry about fighting the boss again. Otherwise I have to come back here later. Get as many enemies here as I can and make a break for it. Also, am I actually able to get back since I jumped in here? Because both ways are locked off by red doors. This way was locked off by a speed boost. Which creates a problem for me, because how do I get enough speed to get out of here? If I somehow manage to soft lock myself, I'm going to be very upset. Because both paths here don't lead to anything. And I didn't see any other way out of here. And the bottom path, even if I find a way in there to the item that I'm missing, is locked by a screw attack. Which leads me to believe I may have softlocked myself. Unless there's a way out the top from up here. The one nice thing is, since this is the Wii U, I did have a save point locked in before I came to this area. But I am actually confused on where I can go. Unless there was something I missed in this bottom left path, even though I'm pretty sure I saw that as a red door. That's definitely a red door. I did find a way out. Possibly. Oops. Really didn't need a power bomb there, but I did it anyway. Okay, I made it to the other side of the red door. Apparently there's a path there. What is the purpose of this? Is there any purpose, or is that just like something I can open up for fun? Okay, that seems to be locked off. I can see a door that's available, but the only thing that was here other than this was this area that I opened up with missiles, and it seems like the door is locked. I can't do anything. Blow these up. also blow these up. They made gold crabs there. I can't blow those ones up. Oh, I see. So basically I had to let them feel those enemies so that I could do something to power this door. Because I needed to clear those out. You go up top for the energy tank. Okay, so I got to the end of this path, and now what? I'm still in the same situation I was before, except now I have more health. Because I still can't get through here, and there's still no way for me to escape here. Like, this feels like I went to an area without asking permission from the navigator, and now I'm trapped. And maybe if I found a really sneaky path to run down, I could escape. Because the only thing holding me back right now is I need a speed boost. I need a speed boost so that I can get out of this area. And there's literally a ledge there that's preventing me from building up speed. I think I might have to reload a save point. I can check over to the right again to make sure that there isn't some path that I'm just straight up missing. But I've cleared out everything on the left that I could find. And that's a very precise hitbox that I expect. Seems like there's nothing that could possibly be here except that red door that's locking off everything else. Okay, found a way down, and all it gave me was missiles. I guess on the bright side, I pretty much found all the secrets that I could find. The downside being still stuck. And unless there's some area that I can run to build up speed and then do a very tricky dash, I don't think there's any way that I can get out of here. Because there's definitely not enough room in the save room, unless there's a way out of the save room. If there is, I can't find it. Is there enough room to run in here? Not really. And this is immediately rough. Like, I'm also not entirely sure the rules of the speed boost. I think I just gotta try to load my restore point. Not create restore point. Want to load. Well, that's unfortunate that I lost basically an hour of progress, but the one nice part is if I am going for 100%, I did reveal a bunch of secrets. And I can skim over a lot of this because I've already seen it. And I guess I just have to take note that there's not really any reason for me to go down and shoot them. Actually, did I get any items? I can't remember if I got any items in the path leading up to it. Let's go down this way. And I need to go for that red door. Before I get too far in, I just kind of wanted to check out around here. Okay, so this is another way into Sector 3 that I apparently didn't know about. Should have probably just used regular bombs there, but it's fine. need screw attack for that. Well, I found an extra power bomb, so at least redoing this wasn't a total waste of time. Granted, I would have had to run past that anyway, so I would have probably tried to check it. I think I'm just gonna start getting in the habit of throwing down power bombs anywhere I can, because I have plenty of them. There's very little punishment for doing so. I also did not see that little notch in the wall when I was falling down before. Gonna quickly do this. Oh, there's save room. Are we getting an item in this room? Where was it? There it was. More power bombs. Yeah, that way's blocked off, so I need to go up here. Looks like basically full health. And full missiles. Okay, let's see if I can do this fight a bit cleaner then. And nothing up there. I did want to check that just to make sure there's nothing weird in the boss room. A little bit too hasty on that charge shot. A lot more damage in this phase than I did last time. And I got him. Whew. That was actually quite a bit cleaner than last time. Gravity suit effect recovered. I can now move freely in the water. I remember now, I need a speed boost through here. It's making me go through here, so I will at least check the area that I went to before, just so I have it marked on the map and I don't forget. But I will not speed boost my way through the barrier. Oh, here we go. Got to open the door. Let's check in here. There's a speed boost path where I can jump straight up. I can also apparently fall down here somehow. It definitely sucks that even the closest thing to a way out I could find required an ability I don't have. There's a red door there. That'll be tied to Sector 4. I did miss that secret before, so that's good to get. Now we go. And I made it in. I see. So how? Because the way this is presented makes it seem like there's a way that I have to drop down, and if I fall, then I miss it. If I use a bomb to reveal where the traps are, I also lock myself out. I mean, I guess. There's nothing to indicate that there's an opening there. But I guess I got it. I think I have to go up to the top and pass back through that way. But should mean that I clear out this way. Everything else will basically be tied into Sector 4, which I assume they'll send me back to because there was a lot of red doors and an unexplored path that ended in an area blocked by a red door. Is there any way through here? I mean, there's definitely a path there, but it doesn't seem like it's actually a way through. Another power bomb. I mean, I'll take a recharge room. Does it do anything for me as far as getting back, though? At least not that's obvious. So the only thing really left would be either there's something obvious in this room that I'm missing, like maybe I need to let those guys respawn. Or this is actually just a broken path and I can't do anything here. And I have to maybe go in from the bottom on the other way. Which isn't the worst, but it is definitely a bit less obvious of an escape route. I mean, that almost worked. But I need screw attack to get through there. I'm almost at a point where I want to look up a walkthrough for the nightmare. The worst case would be the area where I went to before with the speed path was actually correct and I just completely missed a path. Despite every door being locked behind a red one, or there's a trick to this door that's up here that I'm just not getting. So I left the boss room, like, it's clearly showing me a path here, but I'm pretty sure that this path is blocked just because I would have been able to enter in here before, but it seems like it's not letting me. Okay, I think I gotta look this one up. I'm actually stuck, and the power bomb did not seem to fully open the path. Like, I would have thought dropping a power bomb in that other section would have let me out. Apparently I am supposed to go through Sector 4. Okay, so there is just something I straight up missed in the Sector 4 area, so cool. Guess I would just make my way through there. It's probably gonna be the easiest actually if I go back this way. Effectively, all I've done for at least these 20 minutes is that I've gone back and cleared out a bunch of stuff that I missed. It restarted when I didn't have to. I mean, I guess, at least the way this walkthrough phrases it is like, you should have expected to go through the water area with the water tools, but if the thing I'm looking at is the thing I actually missed, basically there's one random section that has a speed boost that I had to stumble over, and it would have let me through. Yeah, I can't go back this way. I guess I did actually have to jump through this because there's no other alternative. I basically have to find a way into a security room somewhere that's unmarked. I mean, worst case, I should have probably just put down a quick save or a load state somewhere else, like anywhere else, but I did not think about it. I'd rather not get stuck again by accident, even though I should be fine. Okay, basically full on resources other than a few power bombs, but I now have more than when I started here. Okay, red door there. Now we'll clear out the secrets that I did find before. Get the power bomb up over here. Oh, hi. First things first, I want to check this. I can see a path over here. But I don't see a full way down. But did I miss something over here? let's go back through here. Need to let them spawn those golden crabs. Because reasons. Now we go through again. I still have the guide up for when I need to get to wherever that speed boost is. Still need to figure out how to get through this path, because I feel like this is going to take me to the security room. There it is. That was what I'm missing. Okay. Red security room. So that was a full ordeal. But at least now I know it wasn't a case of me getting soft-locked, it was just that the path to get to that room was so obscure that I just completely missed it. Which I want to say I was there before, but I think I might have just missed that one small path I had to run through. So I've cleared everything out except the thing I need, screw attack. I do want to check over here first, just to make sure there's nothing random in this area. Not that I see. And still plenty of power bombs if I need to get through. I don't think there was anything in this room. I think I just passed through. Bit surprised there's nothing here. Save room over here. I will gladly take that. Wonder why there's a little spike thing blocking off the path over here. Is it just to show that those things exist? I guess it's to show that I can potentially get over them, or that it's like a practice thing. So this was the speed boost that I saw earlier that I wasn't sure about, but I think that's for a later thing. Well, I also found missiles over there. Not enough speed. I think I want to go... Feels like one I gotta do quick, where I have to go through here. Okay, it's just barely fast enough. Checking if anything's there, and there's not. Am running a little bit low on power bombs, so I should probably be careful of that. Apparently I need a speed boost, but I will grab these missiles I saw earlier. You're out the way here, so none of them interrupt my sprint. Should be good enough. And I got it. Dude. Missiles. Should have figured. Actually didn't mean to do that. This takes me to a red door to a room that leads me back to presumably navigation. I was kind of hoping that those missiles would stay, but apparently they didn't. It's a little bit of a problem. Okay. I made it into the data room. What's this? Diffusion additive missiles, charge with R, fire with B. Not entirely sure what that does for me. But maybe it'll let me through here. Because I have to hold R and then shoot. Any other point to it other than, I guess mostly, is there a point? I guess there is. Pathway to Sector 6. But there are 2 unexplored pathways to my left. Let's see anything change in here. Through attack there. I'm gonna assume that's a dead end. I didn't see anything open up here when I used a power bomb. I only have 1 left, so I don't want to test again. Okay, so let's see, it's this way. I'm guessing the trick is now that I have diffusion missiles, I can freeze these guys before they... yeah. So now I can get back up that way, but what's over this way? Missiles. Now we progress. .32 power bombs, 185 missiles, and quite a few energy tanks. Upgraded missiles, that's unusual. There was no word from HQ, a procedural error, I'm sure. So I do not approve of bypassing security level 4. From now on, you will use more discretion. In any case, Samus, do you remember the security robot you faced earlier? I believe the X have infected it. That is to say, they have claimed the organic components that form its neural network. It has entered Sector 6. I don't know what's planning, but let's now wait to find out. You know what to do. Sector 6 quickly. First things first, I'm going to go back and get that item that I couldn't get earlier, or at least I'm going to try. I mean, there's 2 items here that I couldn't get that are 2 rooms away. One requires screw attack, and one requires something that I forgot. Grab power bombs, because it was a power bomb. Okay, that should be everything over there, except that one item I don't have the required thing for. Gonna grab that power bomb back, and there we go. Scared robot seems to have gotten much stronger. This worries me. Be careful, but we have another problem. Once you're done, leave immediately. SEX is tracking you. Don't stay longer than you must. Okay. Guess I should save so I don't have to read that again. Is where do I actually need to go? There's only not a whole lot of unexplored areas here, or anything that was really blocked off by security. I'm just kind of curious. So it does show me that that is entirely blocked off by screw attacks. I guess I should head for what I assume is the boss room. Unless there's another path somewhere. So down here to the right, it seems to be the most straightforward method. Never mind. To the left it is. save point up ahead. Then I think I can drop down. I think I'll just go this way because I've already saved it. Unless there's a major secret path that I'm not aware of. Almost back to the area with the boss icon. Doesn't seem like there's anything here. See a bunch of ways I can go, but nothing that seems like it would obviously take me to an objective. So I know there's that area that's blocked off by the screw attack, but they didn't give me a mission to find the screw attack. I've circled back around to where I started. There is a room over there that just kind of leads to a dead end. It looks like it didn't have any items in it, so this is probably the most suspicious one. Okay, found it. Screw attack for both of those. This definitely leads me to believe that I'm going to be getting screw attack for this fight. Oops. Screw attack up there. Cleared everything out over there. Doesn't seem to be anything obviously there. Save room. Though it hasn't happened very often, I do want to check save rooms to make sure that there's nothing random here.
Warning, no entry without authorization. 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 Warning, no entry without authorization.
Hard to make it. Guess it would be
Warning, no
that
entry
room with
without
the
authorization.
overhead grapple would be where I will fight the boss.
Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without
So I didn't realize that I had accidentally revealed those, or that overhead grab. Please grab. Oops. Can shoot the missiles. I did not realize I could do it first. And I cannot... I can either space jump or I can grab the top. I cannot do both. Well, at least there's a save point. But it does seem like I have to activate that room first to get the security bot to come in.
warning, no entry without authorization. 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 Warning, no entry without authorization.
Let's activate that right away. Don't like how his jump can reach me at the top, especially because the missiles can already reach me. I grab. Now I get an angle. So narrow a space that I can shoot. That's probably gonna make me dying. The only particularly tough part about this boss is that I have to hit a very precise spot while not touching the floor and also just randomly avoiding getting hits. Apparently I didn't activate the security alarm.
Warning, no entry without authorization. 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 Warning,
Okay, back to full
no
health.
entry without authorization.
Never mind.
Warning, no entry without authorization.
Close enough. I think if their jump didn't reach the top, this fight would feel more fair. 'Cause I mean, they can already hit me with the missiles when I'm at the top. There's no reason their jump should also be able to reach it. Especially because the jump seems like it does more damage. Maybe the idea is that they want me to do angle shots, but then he jumps into me. Oh, that worked. Wave beam ability. Beams cannot penetrate walls. So now screw attack,
Warning, no
but it means that I can get this now.
Warning, no entry without authorization.
It also means that I can progress the other way now.
Warning, no entry without authorization. 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 Warning, no entry
Say wave beam
without
really
authorization.
changes exploring quite a bit.
Warning, no entry without authorization.
Now I can pretty much just blast through everything
Warning, no entry without
and not have to worry about running into enemies.
Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning,
Pop that
no entry
real
without
quick.
authorization. Warning, No entry without authorization.
Restricted zone.
Warning. No entry without authorization.
Hit screw attack to get out.
Warning. No entry without authorization. Warning. No entry without authorization. Warning. No entry without authorization.
I don't like these big empty rooms. They always make me think there's definitely something tucked away somewhere.
Warning, no entry without authorization. Warning, no entry without authorization.
A speed boost outside. Whole bunch of Metroids, that's probably fine. Actually, hold up.
Fire alert. This sector will soon be locked down. 60 seconds to isolation lockdown. 50 seconds to isolation lockdown.
I feel like I missed something. Because I didn't figure out the purpose of that speed boost. I've done that, you ignored your orders, you may have to pay a price for that quite soon. As you can see, the Federation is secretly working on a Metroid breeding program. For peaceful application only, of course, please understand. Perhaps you already knew of this program's existence. Certainly you must have had doubts when you saw Sector 1. As a excavate the replica of the SR-388 ecosystem, ideal for raising Alpha, Gamma, Zeta, and even Omega Metroids. Research even uncovered techniques for rapid growth. Imagine creating a Mega from a larval Metroid in days. That research is finished, the Axis smelled out its natural enemy, and one of the SAXs is on its way here. Are you saying there's more than one SAX? Don't be so surprised. You know that the X-ray produced by asexual division. Because of this mechanism, there are now no fewer than 10 SAX aboard. You must go, get out if you stay too long. The SAX will destroy you. Stop only at a navigation room to uplink to me. I don't know how HQ is going to take this, but you need to report to them immediately. Your objective clear. Now get going. Okay, so I guess the section that was detached still is showing up on the map, so maybe I can get back down there. The real Adam would have said the same thing about that incident, but he would have softened the blow. He's relentless in his criticism, but he always cared. He's not a machine obsessed with the duty, no such compassion could exist in that computer. Another E-tank. Cool. there's nothing obvious in here. Here we go. This obviously seems suspicious. Oh, also, I forgot I can just do this now. Okay, got through there. I will say this definitely seems like main objective, so I'm gonna want to go back. Okay, that definitely felt like an area that I have to go through, and not an area that I get to choose to go through. So what's down here? Save point. I don't see anything in this room. That's a good guess. And screw attack. So I guess I'm not going that way. Okay, hopefully the door that I left here is still unlocked. It is not. Oh. Okay. I can either go up or I can go down. Down leads me back in a circle, so I feel like that's going to be where the goodies are. See anything here? Which I would say is extra suspicious. There's the boss. It's actually going to be a big problem for me because I do not have the life to beat this boss. So apparently that was an intended path. Well, instead of a recharge room, they gave me a save room. I guess the purpose of that room to the right is a grind room, if I need health. Oh, that was quite loud. Consider more missiles. I have literally one health. Okay. So the answer there is to not do charge hits, it is to just spam missiles. And if I want to make this easier, I can grind in this room to get health back. Problem is, I have to get more health back than I lose. It doesn't seem like I am. Theoretically I could, but it seems like if I mess it up once, it punishes me more than like several attempts would. So I got them to red phase out of however many colors they decide that is. And I went in there with like half as much health as I have now. So it is pretty much just all about spamming missiles. It doesn't seem like it's worthwhile to wait for it to charge. It seems like I'm doing less damage waiting for it to charge. Okay. Definitely the roughest part about this fight is that I'm going into it with 5 bars of health less than I should have. Like, I definitely feel like if I had max health, then this would be a very straightforward fight where I could just eat all of the damage and win. The only benefit I see out of the charge missile is it seems like it does drastically slow them down. And I don't know if that slowdown is like giving me more opportunities for damage. But I am just very much mashing when not holding it. I think opening up with a charge shot is the way to go. As long as I can land that first hit, I can then just wail on him for a bit. Remember that bumper held down though. Oh, that one felt close. I have no frame of reference for that, other than that they were red for a very long time and taking a lot of damage, and they started mixing up their pattern. Coming in with a little bit more health than I had last time. Not a whole lot, but enough to say that I have more. This is like a sweet spot that I can sort of get them in that makes it so they can't really damage me. Can't quite get it again. And I'm dead. Taking too much damage, and they keep turning their back to me. Like, the back near their tail is the only part of them that's not vulnerable to shots. Come on. Did it. Use me? Absolutely not. Oh no. I thought I had that. I got greedy trying to go back to get some more health. We go again. Lost a lot of health going through there. least I know that red is the last phase. Okay. And it did it. Got the screw attack, somersault in enemies. I don't see anything in this room. Gonna go ahead and save it first things first, because that fight hurt my arm. To have to mash that many missiles. I did see one area that was open to our had a screw attack section. But I just kind of want to make sure that there's absolutely nothing here. Doesn't seem like there is. Yeah, my best guess is that room is intended to be a grind room, where hypothetically, if I was really good, I would be able to grind myself to full health and then fight Ripley. I mean, I guess. Okay, another save room down there. Trying to remember, was there an area with a screw attack that I needed back that way that's close? I can't think of any. Take that red though. And pop one of these here. Make sure that there's nothing random tucked in this drop down area. I don't see anything. Okay. Now I'm up here. I don't see anything to the right that I could have hypothetically missed. At least nothing that's obvious. There is that room in the top right that seems to be nothing, but not too worried about it. Because I think, oh yeah, this was the room where I had to clear everything out to charge the area. What's in here? Lava. I remember there being a power bomb thing in here. Not a power bomb, I guess a green door. Okay, I guess I made it back here. But I can't tell if that leads me to anything worthwhile. Area over here I haven't been. It apparently requires a speed boost. I have to figure out how that's gonna work, because there's not a whole lot of space and there's very clearly a ledge there. Unless I'm supposed to come up from the bottom, which is definitely possible. Would that mean that I need to go all the way down? Or do I need to go back to navigation for them to give me permission to go down? So I feel like there can't be many more, if any, items that I have left. At least as far as, like, main items that are required for progression. Seems like everything there is already opened up. One thing I kind of want to try, but I don't know if it'll work at all. Is to see if there's like enough of a sprint here. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there is. Guess for now I can head back to navigation to see what the next main mission is. Then if I need to go back through, I can just do that. Definitely feels like there should be something else over here. My hunch was right there. Also, apparently there's just a missile sitting up here. There's one room I haven't been into above this. Another power bomb. And quickly refuel to see what my total count is. 36 and 200. I should probably pull up the totals for what it was, because I did check those, but I have forgotten. Same message on here, leave the rest to the Federation. Be preparing to evacuate the station. You're joking, do they know how dangerous the X are? How quickly they reproduce? The Federation has taken interest in the X and the SAX. They believe this life form has endless potential applications. It's ridiculous, the X are heartless abominations. What potential could they have? It's not necessary that you understand. Should matter the Federation is coming. You should just leave quietly. I honestly won't stand a chance here. The station will devour them. What could they be, or what could be worth the risk? Capturing the SAX, of course. Are you serious? Do they really think they can succeed? It will certainly be difficult. They don't expect your help. They knew you would try to destroy the SAX. Well, they stopped sending you support data. The plasma beam modification was ready some time ago, but they withheld it to keep you from engaging the SAX. Somehow you restored that function on your own. They also tried to withhold the diffusion missile upgrade, because I didn't want you to grow too powerful. But they'd already sent it, and you tracked it down. Bravo, Samus. They must cancel this mission. Open a channel to HQ. I won't let this happen. They're already on their way. As soon as Federation ships land, the X will overwhelm them and absorb the knowledge and power of their occupants. The X are just waiting for the hunt to begin, and then they'll spread across the universe. Galactic civilization will end. The X hunger for form, knowledge, and power. They mimic these perfectly. They cannot copy the soul. They're single-minded, instinctively seeking to increase in number. Their plague in the Federation underestimates their threat. The X must not leave here. I must destroy them all before the Federation arrives. The station is a self-destruct mechanism. I must use it to destroy the X here and on the planet. I must send them to oblivion. Them, the station, and myself if I have to. Open the hatch. In order to confine you until the ships arrive. If they do, don't let the news, can't you see what will happen? Who's Adam? A friend of mine? What would this friend advise you to do now? You know the only way to end this is to start the self-destruct cycle? You know how important it is? Does Adam care for you? Would he sit in a safe command room in order you to die? You understand that some must live and some must die. Knew what it meant. He made the sacrifice once. So he chose life for you, our fair warrior, same as Aaron. Adam gave his life so that you might keep yours, for the sake of the universe. Dear, how could you hope to understand, machine? You know that detonating this station in high orbit would not guarantee the complete extinction of the X-parasites. Even though the station would be utterly destroyed, you'd only succeed in removing the one obstacle to the galaxy's ruin, yourself. You would ignore this simple fact and choose death. When Adam decided who would live, he chose incorrectly. If you were to alter the station's orbit, then you might be able to include the planet in the vaporization field of the self-destruct detonation. You would have to start the propulsion sequence now, before the Federation arrives. Samus is your last mission. Go to the operations room and adjust the station's orbit path to intercept SR-388. Then return to your ship and escape. Move quickly and stay alive, that's an order. Any objections? Okay, so that definitely sounds like a point of no return, so I guess this is my time to try to 100% if I'm going to. So I know that there's things in Sector 4 that I can grab pretty quickly. And I'm also just going to pull up a totals sheet just so I know what I'm looking for. Okay. It looks like power bombs are definitely the ones that I'm missing the most of, by far. And I think I came at this the wrong way, because it's probably going to be easier if I go from a different sector first. Let's take a peek into 6. At this point, I kind of just want to check all the maps to see what's left unexplored. Like, this one seems relatively cleared out, but I do think that there was a path to the left that had a speed boost that I didn't use. Is everything going to be locked off? Or is just this room locked off? Let me just take a peek into Sector 4 again, just to see if there was a hatch here blocking everything that I just missed. Because if that's the case, and I assume that this isn't the point of no return, this is just a mission that I'm forced on. Okay, that is also blocked off. So basically I can't use anything in the elevators, so I have to clear the main part of the ship. I could still technically scan to see if there's any obvious areas I missed, but it's probably not going to be worthwhile until I finish whatever this is. There is one room that I want to grab. Up here somewhere. Looks like it's after the navigation room. Okay, that's the way out. If that's the way out, then how do I get in? I guess there. I would say the one thing that has me immediately nervous is that if I was reading the numbers correctly, I only have half of the required power bombs. Conversely, though, I'm only missing 5 missiles if the counts right. And I'm missing a couple energy tanks. Guess nothing there. Okay. I'm going to quickly scan that with the power bomb. I wasn't quite expecting that. Save room put me back basically right before it. So do I beat SAX just by spamming missiles, or do I need to use like plasma? seem like there's anything there. It seemed like screw attack was a mistake because they will just screw attack back at me, and then we just hurt each other. And they probably have more health than I do. Can't tell if I'm doing damage. Seems like charge shots do damage, but it's unclear if, like, freezing them with missiles was worthwhile or doing anything. Like, do I just need to alternate, like, a charge missile and a charge shot, or should I just stick to charge shots and go for dodges? At the very least, it seemed like purely doing regular missiles wasn't having much of an effect. Does seem like screw attack hurts them, but they also take basically half of an energy tank anytime I use it. Seems like the motion I guess the move is to get a charge ready, jump over them once to avoid any incoming shots, turn around, shoot them, and then repeat. Although, as I did learn, if I use screw attack too many times, they just kind of stay in screw attack until they hit me. I did it. Oh, never mind. Okay. So, first phase is basically strategy I said before. Jump over them, turn around, shoot a charge shot, repeat. The thing that I wasn't expecting was those little ice shots that the orb form do a lot of damage. And also I did learn that it seems like charge plasma is going to be the way to go for second phase, and they don't have a lot of health. And I also did learn that the orb that they turn into can only be shot from the opening. I can't like shoot it anywhere like some of the other ones. Excellent. Down. Seems like the trick here is also not just to jump over them, it's to get distance. Because they're vulnerable when I get too far away. And then I can just kind of shoot them from off screen. As long as they're not like in a screw attack when they happen to be off screen. I guess one thing I want to note now, while I would like to do 100% so I can get at least a semi-decent ending, if I need to find like 30 power bombs, I may definitely wait on or decide against that depending on how long it takes. Okay, phase 2, and I only lost 3 bars. Easy phase. And they left.
Propulsion sequence activated.
3 minutes impact. I think that means that I actually can't 100% this. Guess I can't recharge there, or there. Because my thought was that they're going to give me a very obvious moment before the end of the game where I can go through and sweep the ship again. It seems like that is not the case. Just quickly get a recharge. Go this way.
To destination.
Ah. If they hit me, I get stunned, but it all seems like if I hit them enough, they get pushed back. And it looks like we escape. Brave Military Mind, the wisdom of Adam Malkovich continued to serve even after death until today. I had no idea that the minds of leaders and scientists were frequently uploaded to computers. My incredible reunion with Adam may have saved the universe. But how will the beings of the universe view our resolve? I doubt they understand what we did. The danger is barely averted. They'll hold tribunals and investigations. They'll hold us responsible. Adam understood this and he spoke to me in my anger. Do not worry. One of them will understand. One of them must. Reflected upon his words, I see the wisdom in them. We're all bound by our experiences. They are the limits of our consciousness. But in the end, the human soul ever reach for the truth. This is what Adam taught me. There's one detail still bothers me. The ship can only be started manually. Yet before I faced the Omega Metroid, the ship moved on its own. Guided by someone's hands. Is it possible? What's troubling you? You wonder how I started the ship. Just think about it. They let me a hand. Okay. So I didn't get 100%. And having beaten it and gotten to credits, I probably won't. I guess it definitely felt like that was leading me into the final arc when they basically said, go to this area and then steer the station because you're going to blow it up. But as I checked when I went to other sectors to try to go through them, the hatch seemed to be completely locked and there seemed to be no way through. So the problem I have with that is, it feels like the only reason those hatches locked was because I activated the final sequence by talking to navigation, and that shouldn't have happened. Also, I guess I should give my overall thoughts on the game. So, based on the Metroids I played between 1, 2, Super, Fusion, and Samus Returns, I didn't dislike this one, but I think it had a few moments that were just too frustrating or obtuse for me to say it's my favorite. Like, Super Metroid had a couple of those, like the hidden path that wasn't revealable even with X-Ray. It was just kind of tucked away in a wall somewhere, and was required for main story. In this game, I found an example of that in the underwater section, where I had thought I explored everything, but apparently I had missed a drop-down path, and that was required for progress, so I had convinced myself that I had somehow soft-locked the game by taking an unintended path, which did not happen. Four or 5 rate for collecting items is 65%, and I missed a lot of items. That kind of brings me to my next thing. While I will give this game credit for having a lot of the quality of life map tracking updates, it definitely is a shame that so much of the game got locked off to me arbitrarily, and it felt very guided by the navigation system, and I would have and they just kind of sent me back and forth between areas. But yeah, that's Metroid Fusion. I kind of wonder so where does continue drop me off? Continue drops me off right before this section. So my question now is, now that I've hit continue, could I hypothetically go back through the ship and try to get anything I missed? this is just for my own curiosity to know if there's any point to having a save file that drops me off before the end of the game. And I know offhand that there's definitely sections I was at that I completely missed something. Like, for example, that area in Sector 4 I didn't go back to. Or that one speed boost I saw in the restricted zone. But I'm surprised that I missed so many items just in general. Like, I'm sure a bunch opened up with Power Bomb that I could have backtracked a bit to try to find. Like, cause in total I only had like half of the total Power Bombs, and missiles I was more thorough on. I only missed 5. Okay, so I can now actually explore the sectors, and there is a total count of items at the top left that I can see. Okay, maybe I missed 10 missiles. I think I did my math wrong. So 10 missiles. So I would say that's definitely more interesting to be able to go back and 100% everything and then get a slightly better ending. But I'm not super worried about it, and it seems like that's going to be a lot more effort. So let's see who is on, because I think I'm gonna call it for Fusion. I don't think I've been able to raid Zaid in a while. But yeah. I would say, at least out of the Metroids I played, I definitely like Fusion more than Metroid 1 or 2. I think I would put it on level with Super Metroid, and I think Samus Returns was probably the one I overall enjoyed the most, just because of the massive quality of life updates. But eventually I will try out Zero Mission as well as Dread, and that should be a wrap for all of the 2D Metroids. I got the worst ending, and I didn't get a great percentage for completion, but it's fine. I can always go back and try 100% in my own time, but I probably won't. And the other opportunity that this opens up is, a personal rule of mine is I don't do randomizers for games that I have not beaten at least once, so I don't want to rule out the possibility of maybe a Metroid Fusion randomizer in the future, which might make this game click with me a lot more. Like, the thing I would give this game over Super Metroid offhand is this game is much easier to explore. It's much more, which is both a good thing and a bad thing. It's not as tedious to try to go backtrack everywhere because everything's tied to 6 elevators and I can just go through them. And that is very nice. But as far as games I'm working on at the moment, I still have Chrono Cross, which I'm working on, and I'm probably going to keep doing that every Saturday for long sessions until I beat that game. Devil May Cry 1, I'm still going to be working on, which I feel like I'll beat in one more stream. And I don't know what I want to rotate in next. A few ideas I've been floating around are like Splatoon, Ratchet and Clank, or Splatoon story mode specifically, Ratchet and Clank, Ken and the Bridge of Spirits, Vanquish, Onimusha, any number of things. Basically, I'm just trying to think of a short action or platformer game that I can get through very fast. Spyro would probably be another easy one since I didn't do Spyro 3 yet, but now I'm rambling. So go say hi to Zaid. Thanks for hanging out. Bye-bye.